Hey everyone, Suey here. Here's something that I've been curious about and wanted to do a little mini let's discuss video, and that is your thoughts on rereading. I feel like most people do reread, and there's lots of reasons for that, but I'm sure there's some people who don't reread. I kind of fit in the middle ground, as I do with many things in life. A lot of people, as they read a series, will reread the books that they've read when the new book comes out and remember it, and then the new book will come out and they'll reread everything and remember. I can't do that. That's just too much rereading, and I feel like there's too many books that you need to read the first time around to spend so much time rereading. At the same time, I understand that rereading is a very big comfort thing, and we all know that currently in the world we need all the comfort we can get, and I am feeling that so much. And so I have been thinking that I might do some comfort reading this year. I've mentioned a couple of these books already, but I ended up with these two at Christmas time: On the Fence by Casey West, Abundance of Catherines by John Green. Both of these I would love to reread again, see if I still love them. And I talked about this one last year, but I never reread it. Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. I would love to reread that one. That's another reason to reread, is to remember a book that you've maybe forgotten, that you felt like you loved, but then you read it again and you find out maybe it wasn't as great as you thought, or maybe it held up to the love you had. It's always fun to do that, to see if books hold up. So I would be real curious to know if these guys hold up to the love I have for them. What else do people reread? They reread to remember series, for comfort reads, curious about books that they've loved. A lot of people will just reread their favorites every year, just as a ritual. I know people do that with Pride and Prejudice a lot, and probably some others like that, maybe Little Women. So that's another reason people reread. Let me know what you guys think about rereading, and if there's particular reasons why you would like to reread. I reread sometimes because a book is chosen for a book club, and then I will reread it for book club, even if I didn't plan on it particularly. Sometimes I don't end up rereading a book for book club. If I start reading it and I'm just like, I have too many other books to read, and I have that feeling of too many books, not enough time, and so then I will drop a reread. Sometimes I do tend to drop rereads quite a bit. I'll start it and then I'll end up not finishing them, which makes me feel a little bit guilty, which is hilarious because I've already read the book. It's like I don't have to reread it, right? This is just something I've been thinking about because I have these on my mind, and probably some others. There's more around. I want to do a reread of Wuthering Heights so that I can do that Wuthering Height discussion video that I keep talking about. But I need to refresh that book in my mind before I do that. And I've already read that book like maybe 3 or 4 times. And I didn't want to reread books for the classics that I'm doing this year, but maybe I will reread that one. I don't know. A classic book that I always want to reread is Tale of Two Cities. That book is so good. But I need to read new books for my classics challenge so that I can say that I've read some stuff that I haven't read. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm kind of both camps on rereading. Yes, do it, but don't do a ton of it. I would love to know what you guys think. Let me know in comments your philosophy about rereading, and if you reread many books, and if you do, why, and if you don't, why. I would love to know. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.